Welcome back to another edition of Cassie's Country Cupboard, where we'll focus on Italian meatball soup along with some additional freezable meatballs. You'll want to be sure that you have an Italian bean soup mix handy before we begin. But to start things off, we'll make the meatballs, which will take 2 pounds of fresh ground meat, 1 cup of fresh breadcrumbs, and 1 egg. Next, you'll want to freshly grate a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Please don't use the stuff from the green can. You know what I'm talking about. Add the Parmesan cheese to your meat mixture next. And then we'll need 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning from Cassie's Country Cupboard. A handy trick to measure out a tablespoon of any seasoning is most often the cap will be close to 1 tablespoon, so you can easily measure it that way. Add that to your meat mixture. And then gently combine either with your hands, or I really like to use the Pampered Chef Mix and Chop. The next step is to divide the meat mixture in half. You can just use your hand for that. And then use a small scoop to make all of your meatballs. Half of them will go onto a large baking sheet that you have lined with foil. And we'll take that half and place it into the oven for 400 degrees for 15 minutes. And then they'll be done, and you can set them aside for an easy, freezable meatball dinner some other time. Next, we're going to have 4 cups of broth, 2 cups of water, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, and then add in your soup mix. Next, you'll gently add in the fresh meatballs, the other half that you didn't put into the oven. And then simmer the soup and the meatballs together for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it'll be finished and you can dish it out. You can add additional Parmesan cheese to the top, some chiffonade, basil, or anything you like. And I, of course, suggest serving it with fresh beer bread from Cassie's Country Cupboard. Enjoy!